Hello everybody, welcome once again to the Scarlet Derby streams. Once again, I am Brainy the RPG Cat, and I am temporarily subbing for the Scarlet Derby while he is off on spring break, and I am leading up to my review debut, which is going to be this coming Friday on twitch.tv/Brainy the RPG Cat. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight we are going to be playing a game that's in Steam Early Access. This is called Super Dungeon Maker, and it's kind of what you would expect. It is, well, it's a game where you actually make dungeons that are similar to Zelda dungeons, except, you know, it doesn't have anything to do with Nintendo. It's completely independent, and it's in Steam Early Access. So I invite you to watch the wheels come off along with me. So, today is also a very special day because, you know, I did have some changes made to my avatar. My avatar does have a little bit of shading now. It has a lot of different colors. I've swapped my purple robes for blue ones, and I've got a lot of new ornaments on my hat. Something that was a little off during my previous streams is that I didn't have a tail that rocked back and forth along with the rest of my body, but now I do. And so, you know, of course, I always have the ability to move my tail around, but, you know, having the ability to just have it rock back and forth with me is also really special. So, well, we're going to get started with this game. We don't know necessarily what to expect from it, but, you know, we absolutely adore the process of being able to make our own real-time adventure dungeons, so let's hop right into it. Let's go ahead and play tonight's lovely little game, Super Dungeon Maker. I'm on PC using Steam. That's the last thing I should have said. Alright. So, yeah, here's the introduction screen. We're going to be playing as this adorable little chicken character. And we're going to use an interface that uses both our mouse and our game controller. We'll see how that works. Alright. So here I am. Because I'm a chicken, and I inexplicably have a sword, and I am inside of a dark room. Alright. I'll just slice through the grass first of all. Let's see what we have ahead of us. A lot of pots that I can pick up and throw. And I can certainly pick them up and throw them against that monster over there. There we are. Pretty standard stuff. It looks almost exactly like a dungeon from like A Link to the Past, something like that. Alright. Go through this door. I've got this key. Use that on the key door. It's a good thing the monster didn't respond. Alright. I don't think I can go that way. So I'll go this way. Alright. I have to hit those things while their little slimy underbellies are exposed. Alright, so, let's go this way. Slice that grass there. Slice that monster over there. Grass tastes bad, Mr. Monster. Alright. Okay, we got this little mushroom-headed guy. Most of these guys look plant-based. I don't know if that's like an intentional design or... You know, that was the first one to do some serious damage to me. Alright. Brainy changed his outfit. Brainy changed a lot of things about himself. He changed his outfit, he changed his lighting. He changed the way his tail follows behind him. Brainy's got a lot of changes. Brainy is getting gussied up for his debut this coming Friday. Alright. Move this way. These guys are the most aggressive dungeon crawler guys yet. I don't have anything resembling a shield. I'm just this chicken with a very an impressively long single-handed sword. Let's not lie about that. All right. Nice work. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, well. I don't know if I have anything that I can use to hit that area over there. Nothing in the inventory to get me through this room. I don't know if it's actually possible to save this dungeon or if I have to go into the build mode. I don't think I can take jars with me because I could certainly throw a jar at that switch. Alright. You know, I got whiskers. There's some things that I had wanted to do with the whiskers, like potentially, you know, I would have raised them. To try to, you know, put hinges on them so I could raise them, like, every time I raise my eyebrows. But, that unfortunately didn't materialize just yet. Nope, can't carry the jar into another room. What if I flip this one? But then I can't get back into that room if I flip that one. I can pick up a jar. I didn't even do anything to it this time. Yeah, I can't throw a jar far enough in order to get it to that side of the room without blocking my way. Alright. Let's see, it's asking me to hit right bumper here. Oh, right bumper actually brings up a shield. Okay. Left bumper helps me to tumble. I don't know if I can tumble across that cliff. Yep, I can. I did not realize that. That's how you solve that. Alright. He goes, bark, bark. Every time you tumble over a chasm, he goes, bark, bark. And I would too, because if I ran the risk of leaping over a hole like that, I would also turn chicken. Alright. You. Whoop. There we go. I don't. Okay, that time I actually fell down a hole onto another level. It's just not a matter of me falling down holes and taking damage. And so that was a mechanic that once again was used a lot in A Link to the Past. Alright. Let's grab this. This is a key. Say, come out of that shell and fight me like a slime ball. There we go. And so I've come full circle at this point. This was the room that I was in before. I haven't been into that upper area yet. Okay. I've got to find the door that this key goes into. Whoops. See, that time I fell and I lost a heart. So that's a death chasm. The other one is a lower plane chasm. Alright. There we go. Whoops. I am suddenly not as good as dodge rolling anymore. I just want to inform everybody of that. I am not getting through this using dodge rolling. See, all of these bushes here are in an arrow. They're supposed to tell me that I'm supposed to be going this way. These are death. The other one is not death. Falling down those holes is bad. See, I think this was my starting point. Yeah, so there's no point going all the way this way. See, I haven't been up in this upper area yet. I'm trying to figure out maybe the door where this key fits into actually gets me into that room. Alright. See, this is a dead end here. What's through this? Is there? No. Nothing there. Just doing things like slicing grass to make sure I haven't missed anything. Alright. So I am pretty sure I went down this way. Let's see if I can get down that way without falling. What about here? Well, where the rocks are, presumably. I can't lift the rocks. There's a stump. And then I'm just here again. See, I haven't been in that way yet. Of course, I keep coming in from here. What about this door to the left? Oh, that's just where I found the chest. And that's where I found another key. Alright. Stop playing with me, Super Dungeon Maker. I know the solution to this. I'm going to happen upon the solution to this. And there's nothing you can do about that. Oh! I kept missing out on this. I kept forgetting to go out of the right this way. Okay. That's how that goes. Oops. Well, now I've killed myself. Do I have to start the whole dungeon over again? I probably do. Okay, let's make it quick this time. No, I've already done all of this. Let's see. I just needed to go through this room, and then I need to go across this chasm right here. So, left bumper. Oh. I'm not great at this yet. Not much of a tumbler chicken. I will not be invited into the chicken athletic circus. Alright. Here's the other door that I need the key for. Alright, so flip the switch here. Flip the switch again. Go through here. More tumbling. Darn it. That's what I'm losing all my hearts to, just falling down places. Okay, they clearly want me to fall down this hole into the first level again. Okay, down I go. Oh, jeez. Zappies. Zappies. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. These guys fire lasers at me, and I can block in the shield. Oh, well. I just had to get that golden egg. Okay, now I can exit the dungeon. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Fink's super secret cave. Do not enter. Well, I wish I didn't start in medias res, or I probably would have followed instruction on that sign. You know, our ancestors used to live in trees. Yep. Welcome to Budgie Brigade's base. At least, we hope to have a base. We are no builder masters like you. Will you help us finish it? Switch to build mode with the start button and paint some floor with A. Alright. Well, now I'm in build mode. Let's see here. So I need to make some floor. I think I just made the walls thicker. Ooh. I'm making this twice as ugly. This is a sandbox. This is quite literally a sandbox. And so I'm using a sandbox in order to try out my new mechanics. Okay. So I use the arrow keys in order to select a new tile. So which one of these is supposed to be floor? Not this one. And I press B in order to open it. I don't think that was quite correct. Whoops. And now I have stuck myself in the wall. How did I go and do that? Let's see, what... Those are doors. These are obstacles. So which one of these are just supposed to be floor? Alright, so let's try this one. Just build some floors like this. I think that's how that goes. Alright. Like that. Okay. And then I can get through this area just by building new floors. Okay. Okay, I've managed to free one of the budgies. Just paint floor over these walls. I guess you could use B to erase floor and create walls. Ah, you found me. I got myself caught between a coconut and a hard place. But I was technically still in the same room. Each separate room needs thick walls, and I have and will have an outline when in build mode. Okay. Oh no, we mixed up our floor type. I messed around a bit. Now he is trapped. Is he? Yep. Because I can't get across water, apparently. Okay, well. Press select. Select the floor tiles again. Oops, these are walls. I think they're walls. This just looks like a different kind of water. What was I using for walls before? These are still walls. It's not the best interface in the world, let me tell you. Alright. What have I done here? I could have pressed LB to undo my last chance, okay. I wish I had done that at all correctly. In build mode, press the left trigger to switch to the object layer and use A to place a doorway between these two torches. Okay. Then we need just an open doorway. So let's see here. I'm doing exactly the same thing I did during the writing stream. I just keep saying, let's see here. Okay, there we are. Then walk through that door. Somebody actually put a door into this doorway and we need a key. And then I need to put in a key object. Okay, so I think it's one of these. Okay. There we go. Open that door. Since I'm forgetful, I always place the keys right next to the doors, but this time I forgot to place the door. Can you drag a door into this doorway for me? Alright. Let's see here. It has to be a door with a key in it. Okay. Pick up the key, go through the door. We hide our valuable items in treasure chests. Just drag and drop the item into the chest. Bombs would be useful here. Yeah, so then, yeah, take a bomb, put it in the chest. Oops, no, did not do that right. Now I need to recreate both bombs and chests. Alright. That's a shield. Alright, put that here. And then create a bomb. And then drag the bomb into the chest. Just like that. Alright. Open the bomb, get the chest, drop a bomb. There we go. I spy in my little eye a crack in the wall. Those are nice to hide secret rooms. Yep. That's a crack in the wall, alright. Collect the golden egg to complete a dungeon. A dungeon must be completable in order to upload it. Although you can't reach the egg through the wall. So I'm just going to need to put a door. Alright, so... try to get the menu out of the way. There we are. Then exit. That probably wasn't the right solution. Maybe I just was supposed to have erased the ground, but at least I'm done with that now. So I think I've actually proven that this is actually a building game and not actually just a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past knockoff. Alright. I've heard in the future you'll be able to visit dungeons by builders from all over the world. Right here in our local Hem and Fam. Hem and Fam, we can build anything. Alright. Create a new. Okay, so this is where my new file is. Okay. Yep. Exit the dungeon for now. Alright. Let's see what else is here. Online dungeons. Okay, this is where I access dungeons that other people have made. Did you know you can control the colored barriers with a switch? Well, I do now. What's over here? I think this is a different dungeon. This is a dungeon I can play through more than likely to get a different, get a new advantage in open play mode here. So I wonder if this whole village is built inside of the game engine. Seems like it, you know, I'm seeing exactly everything that was in the dungeon before. You can lift bombs and throw them with the right action button. Our answers could fly by simply flapping their wings. Yeah, well, now you can't. Now that's a thing you cannot do, because apparently we're all flightless birds in here. Alright. People are saying I would be a way better main character, believe me. Alright. I was found. You know that Ham Fam was built dungeons all over the world? Egg slimes don't like to be poked, but then they proceed to go inside of their shells. Alright. That's what I've been fighting, egg slimes. Did you know that you can hold the attack button to unleash a spin attack? Yep. I can definitely do that. Alright. So there's a few things that I can do here. One is that I can actually start working on building a dungeon. The other thing that I can do is I can actually check out some of the online dungeons. Let's see here. There are whole set dungeons which can lead to floors below. If I walk around this house, I can get to that treasure chest. I don't know what's actually in it. Maybe nothing. Shh, I'm hiding. I was found. And I think this is another dungeon entrance. Yep. So I'm not going to bother too much with the in-game dungeons just yet, but so I'm going to do one or the other. I'm going to start making a dungeon, or I am going to start playing online dungeons. And so since I'm just trying out this game, I'm really compelled to play the online one so that, you know, I can get an idea of what is possible. Okay, this is a place I haven't been to yet. You can lift bombs and throw them with the right action button. Okay, yeah, I think I've been this way. I can slice through some here. There's probably some more hidden areas close to the bottom because this doesn't appear to be the whole of the map. But I will explore that some other time. Let's get to playing online dungeon. Okay. Okay, so these are trending ones, and let's see, trending ones, top ones, new dungeons, and then I can search for Expulso, Flow, Gobble, Leaky. I think these are still the names of dungeons, but I can probably type in search terms here. Alright. So let's go ahead and let's try a trending one. Desafios y Diversal. One of those words is diverse. I'm not sure about the other one. Dark Dream. The Dungeon of the Egg. Well, all of the dungeons are Dungeons of the Egg. Flow. Mind Puzzle. Medium difficulty. Pacifist. No monsters. Short length playtime. Okay. Jungle Among Us. Because, of course, somebody built a jungle version of Among Us. Stone Eye Sanctuary. My first one, which is easy. Let's just play that one. All right. Okay, I walk into this dungeon. The first thing that happens to me is I'm attacked by plant levers. Crunch, 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 crunch. There you go. Okay. I managed to gain a shield. I managed to gain a shield. I'm assuming that means I need a shield. Alright. Okay, we just went down a little. See, I need to put the shield up in order to protect myself. Okay, that was pretty easily put aside. Alright. Yeah, those laser guys are relentless. I think he wants me to roll and then put my shield up. There's some armor at the end of this. Darn it. Nobody said this was going to be easy. It is hard to just leap end of end. Okay, so now I've got a grappling hook, I think. Will the grappling hook do anything to help me get out of here quicker? Yes, it will. Alright. I don't want to break too many jars because the jars are also protecting me from the laser. Am I at the entrance to the dungeon again? I think I might be. Yes, I was. And that just kicked me out of the dungeon. Gosh, which was the one that I was playing again? My first one, easy. Alright. I'm going to favorite this one. And then I'm going to play it again. So I'll be able to find it easily enough. Alright. I was not as good at defeating the plant levers as I was last time. I remember these fragile floors from playing the Wind Waker. Ouch, zapped in the butt. Okay, I cannot roll over spikes. This is a thing that I have learned. Alright. This is a tough section for someone's first dungeon. Alright. Maybe I could have thrown the hook all the way across. Well, I have no way of knowing now, because I have the hook and I'm not going back. Alright. Let's clear out some of the junk here. Well, I've been in this room before, I know that. Going anywhere here. It leads back to the dungeon entrance. If I go to this door to the right. Okay, so I'm guessing I can't swim, yeah. So I'm going to need to use the hook to get across here. I think I can only fire this in 4 directions. So I need to roll over that, I think. There we are. That's what I'm mostly dying of. I'm just mostly dying of screwing up these chasms. Alright. Alright. So if you die, you start at the beginning of the dungeon and you still have all of your items. Alright. So you have to deal with both of these guys at once. And then I have to stick the landing too. Kill off some spider guys. I can't use the grappling hook to get items. That's a shame. Can't open this door. Need a key. Okay, now I have a key. See, challenging enough for a person's first dungeon. Oops. Darn it. I used to be good at this. Alright. Ooh, fire chain. Crazy amount of fire chains. Okay, now I have bombs. Oh, and here's a crack. That's convenient. There we go. Ooh, how do I want to do this? I think I have to roll. I have to watch out about stepping about these crumbly rocks too much. Alright. Okay, I believe this is all water here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Are they suggesting to me that I am going to get a swimming ability? I don't know. See, I definitely don't think rolling or using the grappling hook is going to be enough to get me out of this. Oh, there's another bomb on this wall. Okay. Let's use a bomb. Okay. Okay, now I have swim fins. Okay, that's how I get into this next room. Water is no longer an obstacle for this non-waterfowl. I could stand to use some hearts by now, but I guess they have chosen not to give them to me. Alright. I have to be able to hit the hook from here. Okay, I think I need to use a bomb, actually. Alright. Wow, a lot of agile footwork here. Okay, did not make it that time. That's unfortunate. Let's try that again. Well, some of this is easier to get across because I have the flippers now. Can I grappling hook the statues? No, I can't. That would be really helpful of them. I'm pretty sure that would have been a Zelda thing, you know. If nothing else, the laser zapping statues would have been good for... darn it. Touch the spikes. That's unfortunate. Gotta try not to rush through these things. The dungeon is actively trying to kill me. I keep having to say to myself. Uh-oh. I have lost control. Because my controller blinked out a half a second there. I think it just ran out of juice. That's unfortunate. What am I supposed to ordinarily use? I think I'm supposed to use WASD in the mouse. Darn it. Well, I died that time just because my controller blinked out of existence. Sorry about that, folks. Alright. It's a little annoying having these things mapped to the left and right bumpers. I think if I was in any other game it would be mapped to the triggers, but what do I know? Something like that. At least I made it this far without getting killed. Alright. Alright, sweep that, sweep that. Ah, darn it. Okay, well. Somebody said that was an easy one. They lied. They lied. They lied. Lied. But alright, well. What else do we have around here? A hook tutorial, a hook pots. Dungeon Simples, Purple Flame Shrine, Quintuple Castle, Pots for Life, Early Access. I removed some pots, increased some pots, ate some pots, did some potting, increased the plot hole by 2.35. Just a dungeon full of pots. That's what I'm up against. Alright. Unfortunately, pots do not open switches. So my goal is to get to the golden egg, and that is at the end of this very long chasm right here. Use a rock, something. Let me see. Can I throw a pot? Oops. Too close to the cliff. There we go. That's one puzzle solved. Alright. Come up this way. Well, now I have these statues. These statues will be what I need in order to open the switches that are up ahead. And I can just, you know, put myself through the hard work of putting all of these switches onto the platforms where they belong. Alright. That there. Move that up. This is the extent of the puzzle solving. Okay, that didn't do anything. Do I need to take some from outside? I don't even know if that's possible. Get rid of the rest of these pots because these pots are going to be in the way. Alright. A little to the left. A little to the right. So there are 2 statues remaining, so yeah, I'm going to suggest that I have to push the statues into the other room. That's the only thing that makes sense at the moment. Oh, and there's two more here as well. I can go in the door, but I cannot exit the door. Alright. Well, let's get you going where you need to. I wonder if all these buttons are linked together. That's why nothing is working so far. See, I was afraid this was going to happen. No, you can't push statues into doors. That's not actually a thing. Alright, let's go up this way. Question is, once I get it up this corner, how am I going to get it up? This is the extent of the puzzles in this game, in this user-created dungeon. I need to get this door open. I think I need to get this door open by playing the shuffle game in this room. Why am I so tubby? Well, I might have just destroyed my chances here. I moved this one too close to the center. And because I did that, I can't get it out of the center anymore. Unbelievable. That's the only switch that's worked so far. This guy just picked one frustrating puzzle element and then just used it again and again and again. You'd think if switches were this close together, only one statue would be able to open it. But once again, what do I know? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I only have 2 statues to do it with. Flipping all of these switches hasn't brought it open yet. Although I probably need to put this one back to be absolutely sure. Nope. Oh, this door is open now. Well, I think I've already established I can't actually get any statues through doors. Let me give that another try, though, just to be certain. Nope, can't do it. Nope, not happening. So something about the fact that this room is open right now will give me access to the doors. See, there's a puzzle in this room, I think. As I have to figure out which combination of these two statues will open the door on that side. I wish they would give me a clue. And by a clue, I mean, you know, I wish that they would actually open the door if I were standing on one of the right buttons in order to create the right button combination. That would be useful. See, that's me standing on all four buttons and it doesn't open this door. Probably opens another door. Is this standing on anything? So I think this being in a certain combination was what opened that other door. I think it was this combination. Well, this was certainly a lot more challenging than it said on the tin. Alright, well, I'm leaving for now. Gosh, what was that one called? Plots for Life? Oops, I didn't want to go back into it. I just wanted to save it as a favorite. I'll go back to that one too. Dungeon of the Egg. This one looks like it's made out of a whole bunch of tiny rooms. It reminds me a lot of the dungeons that were in the original Legend of Zelda. Alright. Put that aside. Tendency to want to go this way, and so far I've just been battling one tiny room after another and opening up new doors, and that's really how the dungeons were in the original Legend of Zelda. Okay, you can't go this way yet. fire chain in this room. Alright. So I have the bombs. I think I can blow these up. Gotta watch out for that gadget. Alright. So this is a room that needs a big key. It also needs me to find the red switch and flip it. Okay, key. I haven't found a room with a normal key, but I have now. Whoa, they were really gonna attack me with jelly here. Worst kind of jelly attacks. The surprise jelly attacks. Alright, so make sure that that's switched from blue to red, and now I can go back to some of the previous rooms. Don't remember going through that room. A couple of spider guys. And they hop around exactly like the spider guys in the original Zelda. Okay. Key. Okay, this is the big key. So now I gotta find the room that has a big key in it. Here it is. Through that door, and now I have the golden egg. It was really easy, but it was also fun. Alright. I have the ability to hit a random dungeon button, but I'm not going to indulge myself in that just yet. All right. Pacifist, no dancer. Designed as a no-pressure chill dungeon with a bit of a brain tease. Okay, well, let's see. I can't chicken out. They don't call me brainy for nothing. Gosh, look at all of the foliage. So I'm not going to fight any monsters, but then there's just really just a big puzzle that I have to solve in here. All of the switches are fixated around the door. So look around this big wood-filled room just to see if I can find any hints. Oh gee, the whole floor is water. I mean, so I just passed by a statue. I'm playing Animal Crossing here. From what I recall, mostly doing in Animal Crossing. Alright. See, there's a statue here. So I'm beginning to think, well, maybe I'm going to need to eventually fit every statue on top of the into the main room, and that's probably the first major challenge that I'm doing right now. Let's see. There are multiple switches surrounding the main door. 3 of them are statue switches. One statue is on top of one switch. Do I see any more? Tiny little room right here. See, I don't think I have the ability to roll in this one. So I'm going to have to wait until I get some flippers. I want flippers. Give me flippers. Let's get to this other entrance here. Okay, need to use bombs. I don't have bombs. I think there's a lot more in this big, dense overworld here. I just haven't seen it all yet. I think if I had flippers, I'd just be able to swim to the golden egg. I can see is on an island on the top right. Alright, so what's around here? Can't do anything else. There has to be something in the overworld that I'm missing. Probably the key to that door. So I have to fight my way through all this just to knock over a pot, try to find a key. Can't move a rock. I think I'm gonna sink every time I go that way. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. The trouble I see. Darn it. Let's see, open that pot. Put that aside. There's a heart. I'm glad I didn't throw it into a place where I couldn't actually get to it. Huh. I fell into a secret area. Like a dolt. Like a dullard. I very likely just stumbled upon the solution to all of this. Now I have the bombs. I'm kind of doing this in reverse. Because now I can bomb that, and I can get up there. That'll get me up to the main section. And so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is that I'm going to end up in the overworld trying to find another hole in the ground to fall into. No monsters, but some puzzles. None. 0. Okay, there's a crack in this room. Then a crack that goes this way. Okay. Where am I headed to first? Well, this is a dead end. What did I get from that? Okay, so now I'm in the other side of this room. I don't know if bombs will blow up logs. I don't think so. So I'm still missing like a crucial item here. I think it's the swim fins. I have to figure out where to get to that, how to get to that. Go into the next room and see if I can use any bombs in here. Okay, there's a door. See, I was previously on that end of the dungeon. Haven't happened upon the key yet. Okay, here's another statue. I'm really going to have to cut through the foliage in order to get it somewhere. Thankfully, they just don't go and sink in the water. That would make this extra frustrating. This guy's getting too lazy in order to pull the statue. Oh no. I got caught in a loop. It can't respawn me back on the land, so it's just gonna drown me. Ugh. Unbelievable. I just ended up going the wrong way, something like that. Let's try another dungeon. I'll play one more and then I'd like to go into creation mode. I'd like to try creating something. Let's see here. Professor Raven's Riddle Cellar. Please think I've got to go and you can stay in my cellar. Please don't touch anything. Ooh, I like the decor. Something suspicious about those knights guarding the front of the temple. Lots of open doors everywhere. Where do I want to start? Okay, there are two statues here. There are two statues here. I think it's always the round switches that need to be, have statues on them. What would be the door that I'm trying to open? I'm glad that they rounded off these corners because that makes it easier to push these statues. So right now, you know, the statue pushing puzzle is probably the most in development part of this game. Alright. There's two other rooms with switches in them that I have to open using a bomb. Okay, so this door to the right opened because of the switches I put them on. Okay. Funny, I don't think I saw the other door open as a result of having them on the opposite switches. But what do I know? Alright. Okay, I haven't found anything yet. So I'm thinking that this initial arrangement that I had is not going to open any doors. But maybe if I take these robots and I move them fast forward, call them robots instead of statues. I should have called them statues. So I'm hoping that this arrangement is going to open the door on the left, but I still might be mistaken. Yep, I was mistaken. I don't know what those other statues are. Maybe they're red herrings. Let me see, with those two statues on those two switches, is there anything open down below here? That would be my next question. Nope, doesn't seem that way. Well, this is my only lead so far. grab that one and pull it over here. They don't give you much of an indication that you opened the door. I think that's something that they should fix. I'm not going to write in the bug fixes or anything, but it is something that I hope that they improve. Only get this door open. So the music has that really simple ambient quality to it, just like the Link to the Past did. What are these? Those are some funny looking blocks. See, I know those, these soldiers, they have to have something to do with this. The only thing I can figure out is what was the purpose of opening this door? This is the only door I've been able to open so far. I don't think I'm capable of solving anything by putting the statues on those switches. I mean, this is going to close the door to the right, but what opens the door to the left? That's the question I'm asking myself. Riddle me this, Batman. That one wasn't quite on that switch. Okay, you know what? Now I see the door that's opening and closing. It is opening and closing a door that is in the other room and then to the left. I see that now. I am capable of understanding that. I have them in this arrangement. Not like that door opens. What if I seesaw them? Put one up this way. Nope. Boy, this has been tough. I am completely stumped, I don't mind telling you. There's two switches over here. But I don't know, just pressing the two switches on the outside is going to change anything. I don't have anything to lose at this point. So I'm going to give it a try. Yep, that opened that door. And the two statues on the outside keep the door on the left open. So we've actually made some progress. Isn't that lovely? Because I killed the spider, that door opened, but I would have to put the statues back. Now I have the key. Well, what does the key do other than keep this area open? Alright. I think that opened a door that was over here. Yeah, another chest. This one has bombs. Okay, now I can start bombing the area around the statues. There, put this one over there, and that has hopefully opened up another way for me. Okay, I have to remove this statue. Okay, and that opens up that passageway. What else do we have here? Okay, we have two sets of permanent switches that I haven't flipped yet. And that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to go straight down the middle. Alright. Everything is open except for this door on the end. Oh, there are bombable areas right here. That's one permanent switch, and that's the other. That has to be the last door. So we should be able to walk straight down the middle now. And there's the egg. Alright, well, we solved the riddle cellar. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give that a like because I enjoyed it very much. Okay. Well, we only have 30 minutes left in the stream, but I'm going to do what I promised. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start going into Maker Mode. See what can possibly be done. Okay, create a new one. So it's not much of a dungeon when it's just me and the egg in it. Okay, so this is how I expand our room. To make a room that size. Then I want to come up here and then I want to pick out a door. Door here, and then put a door on this side. So I'm using the right stick in order to move the camera up. Not entirely sure how you would do that with a mouse interface, but who knows. Oh yeah, I think you would use the arrow keys. That actually makes sense. Okay, so because this room is raised, I have an opportunity to make it really, really big. It's got a bit of an improbable corner like there, like they say about the Seinfeld apartment. It's impossible. Cannot be put. That wall cannot be part of the hallway, Jerry. Can't be I don't even know who I'm imitating. Alright. And, whoops. I have, by pressing the left and right bumpers, I have the ability to undo and redo. Alright. So, I guess we're going to want some monsters next. Flies, slimes. What are the most basic guys? Well, I think I would want to pick out the spiders. Like I said, the spiders were like groups of characters that you encountered in every single dungeon in the first Zelda game. They're pretty standard. I would like defeat all enemies door. No, it's not that one. Which one is the defeat all enemies door? Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah. Technically it is, just because I have enemies in the room. How do I test? I think I press start. No, I press select. So go in that room and then defeat all the spiders. And that opens the door. And that puts me in this room. Okay, that works. Okay, so what do I want to be in this room? Maybe just a treasure chest. And in that treasure chest is a key. Okay. So I'm probably going to want this path to have a key door in it. Oh, that's not how I wanted to do that. Okay, undo. Okay, that's how I wanted that to be. Uh-oh. I think I've lost my in-game movement again. Oh. Game has crashed. Game has crashed, everybody. It tends to happen when you are playing early access games. They have a tendency to crash. Oh, I've lost all of my work at this point. It really doesn't matter. I don't know. So all of these, so far all of my test streams, they've only been probably about 2 hours long. and that's okay because they're test streams. They're just things that I'm trying out at the moment. But at any rate, this was Super Super Dungeon Maker. And so it's a game that's in Twitch early access. It's $14. Well, I think it's $15 total. $15 total. And if you're interested in it, then feel free to check it out on Steam Early Access. But, you're going to run into some bugs. You're going to run into some bugs just like I ran into some bugs. Alright, well, anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in once again to the Scarlet Derby streams. I am Brady the RPG Cat. I am a pre-debut VTuber, and I am going to be streaming games like Super Dungeon Maker and all sorts of other great online experiences on my channel, which is going to be debuting this Friday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And it's going to be at twitch.tv/Brady the RPG Cat. RPG Cat. All right. So be sure to give that a gander. Be sure to follow, because pretty soon we're going to be transitioning over to that channel, and we will be showing a lot of neat RPG and RPG adjacent stuff on that channel. Adjacent. I've got a funny way of saying adjacent. Well, which I should be saying adjacent, but I'm still saying adjacent. Oh well. Alright, so anyways, thank you everybody once again for tuning in. For those of you who are watching on Twitch, please stay tuned for a raid, but for everybody else, thank you for tuning in to the stream. We are getting ready to make our transition soon, so be sure to stay tuned to this channel in order for details about me moving to my other channel. Something like that. That's how that's supposed to go. Anyways, thank you everybody. Have a very good night, and thank you for watching.